dreamed of peace, yet it was nothing more but an illusion. That is about to shatter. Look at how you struggled. So pathetic, so foolish. Not even death can bring you comfort. We will be your salvation. Don't resist your greatest desire.
This video is looking at the demo for a game called Heroes of Might and Magic Olden Era. So yeah, Heroes of Might and Magic is a franchise that's been going a long time. You most probably have heard of the franchise, especially if you're a PC user. Yeah, been a lot of time playing these games in the past. So we're going to see how this one goes today. Look at the settings. There's a few languages here. Some miscellaneous settings. Video. Okay. So yeah, basically I had set this up to run at 1080p, but for some reason, although the settings are saved, the game has not launched in 1080p because I relaunched the game before I start the stream, so we get the introduction video. So yeah, you can go borderless window, or you can go full screen. We're supposed to be full screen exclusive, but yeah, it seems like the game has launched in borderless window, even though we went in borderless window. We're supposed to be in full screen exclusive mode. Okay, so now we're in full screen exclusive mode. So although the game saved the setting, it didn't actually use that setting when I relaunched for some reason. Obviously a bug in the game, or a glitch. I'd probably call it a bug because it's quite significant. Right, so we have a frame cap here, which you can use if you want. I've got it turned off at the moment because I'm using VSync. But if we turn VSync off, we'll see that the frame rate does go up. So VSync works. We can also cap the frame rate to something. It looks like you can pick between 10 and 60. I don't know, maybe you can go higher than 60 depending on your display refresh rate. But for instance, we could go to 30 if you want, so that works. You could also cap it to 60 if you didn't want to use VSync. But yeah, we'll use VSync. So that brings us back to our display refresh rate. We have graphical settings here. These are just defaults. I haven't done anything here yet. I don't know how the game will run. We'll find out. Day and night change visuals, yes or no. Audio. We have a number of volume sliders, which is great. So yeah, that's basically it. Settings. So yeah, let's jump in and see what this game is all about. Might as well go through the tutorial. As far as I can tell, the stream is looking alright at the moment. It probably didn't look right before because, as I said, the game did not go by the settings that were set and decided to launch in borderless full screen at my desktop resolution. Yeah. It will be interesting to see if they do have some new kind of mechanics or features and what we will be used to if we've played these games in the past. Select heroes, 1 of 1. Okay. Difficulty. Okay, so it looks like maybe that's already set for us, although we could do our difficulty. Oh, we can't. Okay, it's already set. It's preset because it's a tutorial. So I don't think we'll have too much trouble with this tutorial. So yeah, this video, I don't know how long this tutorial will take, but hopefully we can get this done in one video, depending on how long it takes. Maybe we'll move on into a solo game, or maybe we'll leave that for another video. Okay. Yeah. Yep. So this is all pretty much what we would expect. Yes, double click, looks like left mouse button. Alright, yeah, that's cool. So yeah, it's very much everything as you would expect. You can move the camera with WASD, or you can use the mouse. Yeah, right mouse button, hold and drag to drag the camera around. You can also move the mouse to the edges of the screen, or you can click on the mini map. Yeah, yep. Yeah, green can fully travel there, grey can't travel there in this turn, but will continue in the next turn. Red cannot get there because of... Oh, okay, no, red is movement will end in battle. So yeah, that's if there is a enemy at the end point. Alright, so we just need to get down to there. Doesn't look like we can just go straight through because obstacles, but also it's the fog of war, so we have to go around the side here. Yeah, sometimes it pays not to kind of click into the fog of war or the border of the fog of war, because if there was an enemy waiting there, you would be pretty much trapped into combat. Yeah, so we're not going to get there in turn. So we can click the bottom bottom right here, this is the M10. Alright, and now we can move on. Now I thought we already had a thing there, because usually it would keep the destination and then you can just click a button or something and the guy would just continue moving. But maybe he's not because it's a tutorial, I don't know. Right, so it looks like we have to click on this, maybe. I don't know what that means. It's not changing the icon at all. Yeah, so it's just like a waypoint, I guess, or something like that. Probably to do with the tutorial. Yeah, we shouldn't be able to get down there. There's some stuff we can pick up, but we have to go around. It's blocked off. Yes, yeah. So you find structures around the map that can give you stuff. So it's talking about this thing here, and as you can see, the cursor changes as I move over it, which means that we can actually interact with that. Alright, so it's basically like a watchtower. So we've accessed that, which has cleared out a lot of the fog of war for us. So yeah, you can zoom out. That's as far as you can go, or you could zoom in if you want to get a closer look. It's as close as you can go, so I'll keep it probably about there, maybe, or a little bit close. Yeah, so let's go and grab this money. Yes, well, there should be a shortcut being turned. I think it's E. No, space. No, enter. Okay, let's have a look at what the shortcuts are. Oh, does that have a animation speed? Oh, okay. So we could turn the animation speed up if we wanted. Yeah, that'll do it for now. Confirm. Settings, let's go and look for controls. Okay. Yeah. It doesn't look like there's anything about keyboard shortcuts. So unless we hover over and it comes up with a little tooltip for us, no. Alright, so we're just going to have to click that for the time being. Yeah, there could be shortcut keys. What's happened here? Why can't I bring up... See, I can bring up that, but I can't bring up the question mark. Alright, so we click that. Whoa, yeah, that is quite a bit quicker, isn't it? Alright, too quick. Go one square. Right, that one. That one. That one. Can't do anything with these sheep. That one there. And then. Yeah. So it looks like we're going to have to go into battle here. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of the movement sensitivity at the edges of the screen, because we're just, as soon as I move the mouse to the edge of the screen like that, it's just taking me further than what I want. Okay, so we can turn it right off. Again, that's not really what I wanted. But that will do. Yeah, so now I have to either use WASD or I have to drag with the right mouse button. Okay, so here is the enemy. let's jump in there. Looks like we've got knights or something. I don't know if I can bring anything up about them. So, yeah, very small icons. I wouldn't have a clue what they meaning. Okay. Yep. So this is all how battles usually work in this franchise. Yep. So we have a move sequence, so you know exactly who is moving when. Yeah, character initiative. Before the battle begins, pick phase activate during which line to be. Yeah. Yeah. So basically, battle hasn't started yet. We're choosing where to put our men. I think that is okay. They can't attack my hero directly, as far as I know. So it's not like I have to defend him. Start battle. Alright, here comes the enemy. Wow. They run pretty funny. The goal of the battle is to defeat the enemy army. To achieve this, we can attack the enemy troops. Yeah, so you have melee, you have long reach, which must be like a spear or something, and range attack, which is a archer or something like that. Yeah, so you can use obstacles as a way to block enemy movement. I don't know whether they'll give you some kind of a defense against ranged attacks or not. We'll find out. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So yeah, if you attack somebody and you don't kill them, they can hit you back. Alright. Manage your troops wisely. So these guys, I would say, would have a range of 2 apparently, and I'll have a range of 1. How do I bring up this? Yeah. Do I want to... Well, yeah, we'll move that over by 1 as well. But I want to... I want to increase the size of icons. Okay. Yeah, they don't appear to have that either at the moment. So yeah, that's a little issue, I think. Yeah, hopefully they can add that. I mean, it just seems like that would be something you would expect in today's day and age. That you can either increase the font size for the UI, which would be like icons, etc. Basically, when you hover like that and you get those little icons come up, I mean, that is so small, I don't even know what that is even meaning. I'm guessing one is probably hit points and the other one is probably damage. So, yeah, how would you know that they're going to attack 2 squares? You can right-click on them and it can bring up this. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not seeing anything that's telling me range. So, looking at this, I would assume that he cannot attack 2 squares away. Because it's saying melee attack, which is only adjacent enemies. Defends against range damage. That's very cool. It's because he's got a shield, probably. Alright. Well, let's just wait, because they got to run up to me. If I run up here, it means they're going to get first hit, so I don't see why I would want to do that. Possibly this one. Oh, no, that's magic. Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe, I don't know if I've got any magic, you know, maybe I have, maybe I haven't. Doesn't look like it. I've got nothing showing up. Not sure that little thing there, and maybe that's mana. Wait. Yeah, I'm thinking that we're gonna have to go skip turn. Okay, so now they've thrown down the gauntlets. How did he move that far? That's crazy. He was here. So he must have waited, and now he's basically done 2 turns in a row, hasn't he? Right, let's try waiting. Wait. Okay, we can't wait. They must have skipped as well, perhaps. Let's just into. Okay, he has got a 2 range, and he's got a 2 range. And then he gets to move 1, and then he moves. Okay, I don't know why these guys are getting like 2 turns in a row, but looks like that's an alternative attack. Interesting. What's happened here? Okay, not too sure what this little thing here means. Maybe that's damage? Yeah, must be. But what's this? Is that telling me that one of my guys has got more hit points than the others? Yeah. Okay. Well, to tell you the truth, the combat did feel a little bit different. Look at this, 13, 11, 11. So this guy has got more hit points for some reason. But again, you see, you click on him, you get these little icons, but I can't tell what they mean. I just want to have a look at my troops and find out, why this guy's got more hit points. But it's not going to happen for me. Garrison. Okay, so we can recruit here, but we can't get there in turn. Okay, so these blue squares, they're going to signify days of the week. Yeah. And if you look there, you got day 5, week 1, month 1. You can recruit swordsmen, yes, that's where we're going. We have enough money to buy 18. Ah, okay, that's how it works, yeah. Yeah. So basically, in these games, you have, you think of it like like your total army, and then you can kind of split them up or combine them into one. So these numbers, 31, 11, 11, that is kind of like total units per platoon, so to speak, and or squad. And we need to, like, you could balance them somehow. Here we go. So let's say we wanted, I don't quite have enough for 20 each, but I don't know, maybe 17 each or something. So we can go that over there, 17. There we go, it's close enough. So that's all done. We've got another one here apparently. We can get some more. We could actually start up a fourth group if we wanted. Yeah, it's not quite as easy to do as I would have liked. I would have liked it so we could actually choose where we were going to be putting these guys, but looks like you've got to do it like this yourself. Let's see if this works to make a new troop up. Alright, yep, that works. Okay. Continue on. Oh, we've got one more over here. Alright. Yeah, see, like, we even had him selected, but the men still went to the first one. So, yeah, there's no other way around it. You have to go like this. Alright, that's probably overkill. Yeah, look at that, 20 to 49. So maybe we're going a bit too thin here. But I'm not going to play around with it at the moment. let's just continue on, otherwise I'll be here all day. Let's do this. Okay, so this time we shall bring. Okay, that's a little bit clunky. You can't like click on the character. You have to click on the square. Yeah, we'll leave it like that for now. Start there. I think although we could possibly move them like that, just in case they decide to go up the top there. It looks like these are going to be the same kind of enemy, really, doesn't it? Just wait. Yeah, it looks like that's a better idea, is to go wait first, and then if you can't wait, then go to this other one. So now we're going to hit him first as well. Actually, no, we're not, but that was the plan. Right, we'll attack from here. You can choose where you want to attack from. I'm not sure whether they will allow you to get bonus damage from attacking from the back. I can't remember whether that was a thing or not in this franchise, but okay, I was hoping that would have killed him. Here, I guess. Yeah, they're all in a funny order, aren't they? Nasty. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, you upgrade your heroes, they get level ups, and then basically you want to try and pick something that's going to enhance their skills based on either your gameplay style or how you think it will, what would be the best for that particular unit. Yeah. So yeah, if you can lower the enemy's morale, it can cause them to skip a turn. You can get like a lucky strike or a unlucky strike. Uh, all right, so you can kind of enhance skills that you've already got as well, up to level 3 apparently. 2 final sub skills. Okay, yeah. An advanced class. A specific combination of maximum level of skills. Challenging task, but the reward is worth it. Okay. Double click the hero portrait. Oh, is it how we? Okay, what do we want? Um, yeah, depends what path you want to go on, but also I'm wondering about that. Maybe it's Paragon. No, right here if I'm leveling. This is time. I don't know. Maybe they're talking about that. I'm not sure, but I don't think so. I think it's something about you have to, like, you can see what your end goal is or something. But anyway, I'm not going to do magic. Friendly creatures take -10% damage from attacks or advanced scanning. Let's go for the defense. So our men are kind of even now. Let's see what other things we have. Let's try that one over to here. Did that work? No, it didn't. Basically combined. Oh, and that combined them all. Oh, no. Yeah, they really need to make it so you increase the size of those icons because it's just not going to be too good, is it? Let's move up this way. So there's another game franchise that's also similar to this, which is at King's Bounty. So if you've played King's Bounty and you haven't played a Heroes Might and Magic game before, then again, this will look rather familiar to you. All right, we made it. All right, so what's this? The advanced tutorial now? Okay, well, this one, is that where we're going? No, it must be that one. Start mission. Okay, goal is to reach that city and capture it. Okay. Yes. All right. So let's. Yeah. Yeah. When you capture certain places, it'll put your faction's flag on it to tell you that it's yours, and I think they will give you resources every week. Some games you have to actually go and like visit these places every week to get the stuff, and then some games they actually just automatically just give you stuff. But we'll just have to find out what this game does. On the global map, you'll encounter neutral, hovering over normal barrel also paid okay. Yeah, wide variety of creatures, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Alright, so we should be able to bring these up by double clicking. Unique ability. Yeah. Alright, so these are my swordsmen. Upgrade. Yeah, well, I don't think we'll do any upgrade or anything yet until I kind of know what the story is. So let's look at the city. This is our castle. So yeah, we have to have buildings to be able to recruit different kind of units to our army. Trade resources, actionability. Alright, yeah, so you get taxes from your people, so the more cities you have, the more tax you can collect. Okay, that's cool. So the camera kind of moves around a little bit. There was also, okay, I wanted to come in here because there was also a setting here about city camera mode. We got default, only cursor or static. So you can adjust that if you didn't like the camera moving around. So yeah, that's default. So the camera kind of moves, but well, that's funny because last time I was moving the camera with my cursor, where this time it's not. Yeah, this game's settings is a bit weird, isn't it? You just never know if something that's set is actually enabled or what. Construct new buildings. So we've got, what have we got? You see, we don't have a marketplace. I'm thinking we've got that. And we must have a garrison. And we've got that, which is crossbowmen. So we should be able to do crossbowmen at the moment. Yeah, these apparently other units that we could get from here, but we have to have those buildings. So at the moment we can do crossbowmen and swordsmen. We don't have any crossbowmen yet. So I'm going to buy the crossbowmen, definitely. And I might as well grab them as well. And it looks like it's put them into the garrison. We can actually take them with us. Yeah, sometimes it pays to actually keep some army in the garrison just in case someone tries to take over your castle when you're not there. I've also got upgrades apparently. That's interesting. Right, what do we want? I could recruit griffins. Captain and son, something or other. Spells, okay. Trade resources. Yeah, I wonder what that is. But yeah, what is that though? It's hard to. Is it gold? Maybe it's gold. I'm not sure. I mean, if I get a marketplace, I could probably buy whatever that is. Maybe. Marksman. Yeah. Offspring to the marksman. That's funny because what's it say? How do you do upgrade? Offspring. Yeah, here we go. So you can upgrade, but you've got to have the building, the right building. Yeah, so to upgrade, I'm going to need either Muse 2, or I'm going to need that Garrison 2. I think I might go for the Griffins at the moment. Alright, so we got the Griffin building there. So yeah, in the old games you used to be able to just click on them. Yeah, so you can click on the building instead of bringing up the recruit window if you want. Yeah, we got that. Alright. And then we can move these down here. I don't know, that'll do for now. And I think that's it. I mean, I don't think we can do anything else. You can only build one building per turn. We have to wait for our next turn for that. I don't know what else we got up here. What's this? Is this the... So this is like a faction skill tree. Yeah. So that's... I'm not sure whether we... What's this down here? 0. Yeah, we don't have any of that. What's this bug? Oh, that bug is tutorial magic. Right, okay. Yeah. I'm not really using magic at the moment. Yeah. I'm guessing we have to actually have the magic building first with this bug. Okay. Bug reporting. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, that's basically it for that. Let's look around. So the map, we're kind of in the middle of the map a little bit. I mean, our target is here, but how we get there, we don't know. But that's the way in, so possibly going up around that way. But do we want to come down here and like take over this ore mine 5 and 9 Yui battle? Well, if you say so. Small amount of random resources. Alright. Visiting hero, yeah. 2 a day. Yeah, so this one looks like it'll just give me 2 a day. This one here, I have to actually visit once per week, I think. Yeah, per week, yeah. once per week here as well. So if I don't go there once per week, then I'm not going to get the extra resources out of it. But this one here, apparently you don't have to go back to every week. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 So the longer that the game goes on, the stronger the enemies are going to get, the bigger your army is going to get. But yeah, it's a very it's a balancing act. You have to decide how long can you kind of hold back before you have to go and deal with certain enemies. So this should be an easy fight, apparently. We've run out of movement, supposedly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Tavern. Okay. Yeah. All right. So if we look at the tavern, I don't know. Have I got a tavern? Maybe I don't have a tavern. No, I don't. So I'd have to build a tavern, and then we can have like two different armies. Um, but yeah, so basically these are supposedly armies. Well, I don't know what this one here is. Oh, we've got a second army now. Okay. So they've basically come back from some kind of a crusade or something. Uh, this here is our castle, so I can, like, if we can't see our castle on screen, I can just kind of click on this. It's got a hammer, which means that I can build there. But apparently, to bring up the city, I have to actually click on the city, double click on it. But yeah, so every day you want to make sure, are you constructing in a city if you are able to? I mean, all this costs money as well, so you have to actually have the money to do it. But if I get this, I can upgrade my griffins to a higher tier. That's kind of interesting, because at the moment they are my higher level thing. What's this? Cavalry. Okay. Okay. So I could actually do that one as well, and that would get us the cavalry unit, which I think is that one there. Cavalry. Probably quite a bit stronger than the swordsman, definitely. I mean, that cavalry is just wow. That cavalry's like even basically dwarfs the griffin as well. So yeah, let's go for the hippodrome. Of course, we're going to have to go back to pick them up, but I don't think I'll do that at the moment. But I'm interested to see, can we actually upgrade this cavalry unit? Yes, we can, but it requires a Hippodrome 2, and Hippodrome 2 is here. Okay. But, yeah, what's the difference between that? Because they're already pretty powerful. Looks like it just increases the initiative and damage a tiny bit. So it's not a huge deal. Unless they get some kind of... They get a special ability, charge. It just increases the speed and initiative of all friendly creatures in my army. Okay. So it's not like a game changer, although... Oh, you can actually choose what you want them to upgrade to. So that... Yeah, this one actually does increase things a bit further. Sun Spear Cavalry, I'll probably go for that one. Well, who knows? Maybe we'll end up doing that. But we do have this one here, which, just looking at the units, yeah, it's the same unit. Okay. But what you can do is, because we've got two armies, we can kind of go off in different directions, and that way we're covering more ground, we're getting resources quicker, and yeah, it's just going to speed things up a little bit, I think. So this portal exit. Okay, you can't enter. All right, so that's where this person's come from. They've come through the portal. They've obviously been on a walkabout somewhere. We'll head this way, I guess. Looks like there's some kind of a ring there that will improve the morale of at least this army anyway. If there's a various side effects. Yeah, that's true. Morale 0. Okay. Friendly stack guys, all remaining friendly. Okay, yeah, and that's what you got to look at. That screen there. Find out what their special thing is. Okay. Yeah. Still have to kind of get my head around some of the stuff, but yeah. Some of it's because the fact that, you know, some of the fonts and the icons are so tiny that you have to try and guess what some of it means, but victory. What happened? I don't know. It looks like maybe the game will do a quick like a quick battle. Like, gives us a scenario here. Are we happy with this? We're going to lose our griffins, but, you know, we defeat his 43 skeletons. Are we happy with that? If we're happy with it, we can go accept result, move on. Otherwise, we could go into battle and maybe we could do a better job. I'll probably accept that. I mean, I don't want to lose my griffins, but yeah, I don't think it's anything about you can combine them, did it? Powerful. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can combine. You might be able to get a like a synergy. Yeah, part of sets. Yeah, equipping, modifying from the same set. Yeah, yes, you can. Oh, you can also upgrade items as well. Interesting. So it's auto equip the ring because we didn't have one before. +1 morale, so now morale's +1. And this guy, he doesn't have +1. Okay. We also got these crates here, treasure chests, which you can either take as treasure, gold, or you can take as experience points, which means that you'll be able to level up the character quicker. Might just leave that there for the moment. Let's take the crystals. And this here also you can get 1000 XP. Daylight spell. Maybe we'll do that. I mean, they look like maybe they're some kind of a magic user. I guess we get to pick one of these spells. What? Is that a minus? Oh, that's to enemy. Okay. I'm going to go with spell power. It's going to make my spells a lot more powerful. So it's already visited. That's for this hero. But I can take my other hero there and they can visit it as well. So that's another thing is that certain places you can visit multiple times, but it has to be different heroes. But there's something like that chest that's a one-off. So difficult. Okay, we're not ready for that one. Easy. I mean, that's an option, but looking at, I mean, this is our army. We could do it, but we're probably going to take quite a bit of damage. So I may do that, but sure. What's that? I guess it means you can't go there. No? No, I don't. What is that? I don't know what that cursor means. That's a mystery. No idea what that's supposed to mean. Well, they're finished moving. This one, I guess we'll do that. Okay, so this one, we can't do a quick battle, we have to actually go through it. So let's put the archer there. Or actually, we could probably be a bit smarter about it. We could put the archer, say, here. Griffin would go there for the moment. And then these two guys, probably something like that. Of course, there could be AoE damage, area of effect, and basically if they fired something like a big massive fireball or meteor or something, it could hit all my people bunched together like that. So we've got the Griffin. Let's put the Griffin here for now. And then these guys can probably do something like that just to block off the archer a little bit. Wait. Right. Now we could do this. Depending on their range, that guy might be in range. I don't know. Hard to tell. Let's try skip to see what happens. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Oh no. I was doing skip turn. Really, I should be doing wait. I thought they were the other way around. Oh well. What's he gonna do? 3 to 4 damage. Well, it is tempting. Wow, this could be a pretty quick battle, actually. Yeah, no damage at all. How about that? Fantastic result, that one. Okay, what's happened? Have I run out of... No? Because this is in my way? Ah, there you go. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yeah, so those places where we recruited, that was in the first map, that's not here. So, yeah, this has got our flag on it now, so it's going to give us 2 a day. This one here, we got to come back every week, but we're still on week 1, so it's not a problem. Yeah, we can just keep going because we haven't lost any units yet. Permanently increase attack by 1. Definitely. And we can see that in here. Attack of 3 now. That one's got an attack of... Okay, why is it not doing it? Yeah, usually these games allow you to swap between your characters. But this one, I can't see how you do that. So we have to kind of click out of here and then click on this one, attack the 1, yeah. So this person is more about magic than morale. I might give, melee, but that ring I might give to my other hero, but of course I gotta link up, we're too far away. Go back over to here, grab the, let's see something I can grab here. Gold, we've got something, I don't know what that is. +1 attack, okay. But yeah, I can't get to these, so it means I'm going to have to take this guy first. I think we're ready. Well, look at that. So we're going to win with no damage. I will accept that result. That way we don't need to actually go into battle, which is a nice thing just to keep us going. Let's have a look here. Right, so what is that? Is that I think that's my weapon slot. Shift for more info. I wonder if you can actually, in having 2 items, I wonder if you can upgrade that. Pauper's Glory. What's this one? Yeah, we gotta go out of there. Pauper's Glory. Ah, okay, so they're 2 items from the same set. Very good. We get a bonus if we put both of those items onto one guy, which is what I was going to do anyway. Yeah, let's go for this. I'm going to go for experience, because experience is harder to come by unless you actually do a lot of combat. The gold, I mean, it's nice, but we're going to get gold from other places, hopefully. Okay, so that didn't actually give me enough to upgrade. Put them a level 1, and yet the other one is a level 2. XP. Right, they're halfway. Yeah, there's got to be an easier way to go between heroes and this. What's that? Looks like, I would say, disband. What about that one? No, it's probably like rename or something. But John, oh, okay, it's just like a little backstory about that character. Boy, you can hardly read that. Yeah, they need to do some work on fixing up the UI a bit so that you can, easily read certain things. This moment. Right. Wait, what's it there for? Okay, it must be like a skill. Spellboard, yeah. Get that. And a dragon. Large amount of gold. Oh. So we have to actually defeat dragon to get whatever that is. Yeah, I've run out of movement points, I guess. The tick means that the castle has been, we've done a building there. So I think we're all done for this turn, maybe. Unless there was something like research, no. That one. That was the magic. Yeah, I think we're all done for the moment, so might as well end turn. I think, unless we wanted to. I don't think I can recruit. I don't think we've got any recruits. No. Okay, so before we continue on, let's just save here. And I'm going to have to come back a little bit later on, or I don't know, maybe yeah, all right. I'll come back. I'll come back later on. We'll continue on. Is this the main menu? What? It's the main menu. Yeah, so it's called Heroes of Might and Magic Olden Era. If you've played any Heroes of Might and Magic game before, you'll be kind of able to ease your way into this game. I think if you've played King's Bounty, I think if you've played the King's Bounty franchises, I think you had to play this as well. Very kind of similar. And there's a few other games that are relatively close to how these play. So yeah, this is basically more of the same. It looks quite nice. I just feel like there's a few areas that they need to improve upon, or maybe there's little touches that are missing that you may have noticed from previous games in the franchise. But yeah, hopefully they will kind of add those things. Just little touches here and there. Being able to rebind controls, being able to have shortcut keys for doing things. Like if you want to end turn, you can press a shortcut key. The fact that I can't swap between my heroes, that's weird. Should be able to do that. Like, when you're looking at their stats and inventory, you should be able to just like toggle between them. Same with cities, you should be able to toggle between your cities as well, because you could do that in all the previous games. So yeah, these things, they should be able to add, you would imagine. What else? Oh yeah, the some of the fonts are small, some of the icons are small, and so they need to either have a option where you can increase the font size or increase the icon size or increase the UI size. However they can do it. If they can do that, that would be awesome. Because as you can see in this video, I'm playing this at 1080p, and those things are looking a bit tiny. So if you were even higher, if I was playing this at my native, or maybe if you had 4K or higher, good luck to you. I have no idea how small that would be. That would be crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much about it, I think. Otherwise, it just looks like you've got most of what you would expect is here. And yeah, I mean, if you like these kind of games like I do, then this is something that I think you probably want to spend some time with. So if you want to try the demo yourself, you can find the Steam store page. Thanks for watching. and we'll catch you in a future video.